And how's it going, everybody? It is Sandwich Pants here today, and I'm a little excited about today. God, my hair looks way messier than I thought it would. Putting on this headset definitely did a number on it. I don't have my old setup available to me at the moment because my my soundboard and stuff is in a different room than my computer. But here we are. Uh, that's actually a much clearer picture than I normally get. We've got today a few things, like you see in the title here. Matt Walsh decimated by shark 300. Great content creator, way bigger than I am. If you know who I am but don't know who he is, what are you doing? Go check him out. I have already watched this before, but it's really good. So we're gonna go and check it out. Right over here. Let's go ahead and just pop this up to full screen. And let me double check the. Okay, desktop audio should be. Let's see. What's it set to? I forget. Oh, right. I can do that. Hold on. This is what needs to change. Sorry, everybody. Boom. Here we go.
Hello, Mr. Walsh. It's nice to see you. I've watched a lot of your content.
Appreciate it.
No problem. I wanted to ask the question. You said before, virtually every culture has its own child into adult initiation, almost all of them before the age of 18. And not only that, 16-year-old girls are mature enough to make their own decisions and even get pregnant.
This is true. He has said everything that is about to be laid out. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
And start families as well. And you even said 13-year-olds, if expected in society to act like 23-year-olds, that's what you'll get. So my question is that you, I would imagine, as you've made clear here, I think, are against these types of medical interventions when it comes to transgenderism, trans ideology, however you would call it. Why would you say that these types of people are of the age of, to sip beer, be full-fledged adults, at least should be in the eyes of the legal status, but also, in quote, what you said, I believe, on Twitter, that these are children under 18 when referring to trans medical care and services?
Yeah, so much of what you've pulled there is from, I think it's from Media Matters hit piece about a year ago, pulling comments from 10 years before that. And the point that I was making there is simply a historical point, that back through history, you find that people used to get married a lot younger. And so they didn't have this pregnancy was not sort of the crisis, no matter what age it happened. The pregnancy was not often considered sort of the crisis.
Um, he's dodging and also lying, just so you know. That is what is happening there.
That it is now, because people got married younger. They started their journey into adulthood at a younger age. We don't live in that culture anymore. That used to be the culture that we lived in. And we also live in a culture now where we have this kind of extended adolescence that goes beyond the age of 18 and even up to 25 and beyond, where we treat even adults like they're essentially children.
Yeah, there's actually a reason for that. And I believe he brings it up that yeah, the brain isn't fully developed until the age of 25. So, yeah, that's actually the justification that Vivek Ramaswamy is trying to use, I believe, for increasing the voter age to 25, which I think is bullshit. Just let people vote from fucking 15 up. I don't care. 16 up. I don't care. It'll be alright. So it actually would be probably pretty good for the country to let younger people vote, honestly.
Which I've talked about as well. So we don't want to treat adults like they're children.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have to understand the psychological capacity of actual children, which is why performing a life-altering surgery on a child or giving them, for example, cross-sex hormones, which can happen at the age of 14 or younger, which sterilizes them, what you're making life-altering changes to their body, but
I think he's lying if he's not just getting confused. Let's assume he's a little confused. Matt Walsh is kind of a dummy. But no, they are not generally given cross-sex hormones at 14 or younger. Uh, typically it's puberty blockers that crop up first until about 16 or 17, when it's generally accepted under the medical age of consent that children can make these kinds of decisions. Uh, so that's a thing. You can also do like, egg or sperm preservation for the future. That is a thing that can happen. Uh, not that hard, honestly. Just saying. So even if they do get HRT, they don't necessarily uh 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 lose. I mean, technically they can't have kids from that point, depending, but they can, in the quote unquote natural way, but they can still have kids. They can get a surrogate. Hell, you can find somebody who just, I'm pretty sure there's a process where you can implant a fertilized egg in a woman, or trans man if they want to carry a child, I guess, but into a womb. You can just plant a child into a womb, a fertilized egg. According to them, a child. Come on now. So, that's not really that big of a concern, honestly, but whatever. Conservatives are going to say whatever the fuck they feel like.
they're sacrificing things about themselves that they can't possibly understand. Like they're making decisions that aren't really decisions because they're not old enough to make them, but they're making decisions for kind of the older version of themselves.
Buddy, you're talking about allowing them to get pregnant and carry a child at that age with no recourse, no way to abort, forcing them to not only bear a child but get married to the person who impregnated them. That's something you want to enforce. You you don't think they can make the decision to just not want kids? I did. I don't want kids.
Okay. So at the age of 14, I know I'm saying a lot more than you needed, but at the age of 14, the child is making the decision that I'm never going to have kids again in the future. And yeah, at the age of 14, you might think that. When I was 14, I thought that. When I was 24, I thought I'd never have kids. When I was 26, I had two. Yeah.
I'll be 31 at the end of this year, so.
And now I have six. So kids at that age are not equipped to make those kinds of decisions.
Okay, but my question was more of, you just now, you called them kids, but were these not your words, or do you change your opinion? Because what I'm confused about is, before you would say things along the lines of these are adults, or should be in the eyes of either culture or society, but now you're saying in this age range of 13 to 16 or 19, in that age range, they're now children. Because I would imagine that giving birth for female-bodied people, females, is a life-altering decision. One possibly even greater, since you're bringing a new life into the world than just altering your own. So are the
Fucking true. Yeah. Because not only are he's advocated for people as young as 13 to be able to just have kids and shit, and kind of encourages them in a weird way, underhandedly. But yeah, he he does. He wants kids to have kids. It's pretty fucked up, and that's a much bigger life-altering decision, general, in my opinion, than transitioning, going on HRT even. Like, that's way bigger, because at that rate you're taking your life and what you want into your own hands, and whatever the outcome is, even if you decide later you want to have kids, well, guess what? There's adoption. You can adopt kids. There's still ways for you to have kids. You can preserve eggs or sperm, depending. Not that big of a deal. But if you're being forced to carry a child when you're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, being forced to carry one, I mean, it doesn't matter the age, but when you're under the age of the age of legal adulthood, then like you're forcing a legal child to take care of another life. And that's fucked up, especially in this economy. Like, come on, man. But, Matt Walsh, super fucking rich, being a right-wing propagandist. I think Xander Hall calls him a grifter. I think Xander Hall calls too many people a grifter. Because a lot of the people he's saying it about aren't grifting. Candace Owens? Yeah, grifter. Matt Walsh isn't a grifter. Ben Shapiro isn't a grifter. Brett Cooper might be, but there's not really evidence of it, so not as far as I'm aware. Michael Knowles is just a demon. He is not a grifter. He is just a demon.
Ooh, or are these children or are these adults?
These are children. I mean,
Okay.
under the age of 18 are children, and even though we have this problem of extended adolescence that goes way into adulthood, you know, really your prefrontal cortex is not fully developed until you're 25.
Okay. So even in like specifically, you know, marriages between these people and giving birth, you would say that's still child pregnancy, and those are children giving, like making that decision and giving birth.
Yes, I'm against child pregnancy, if that's
Do you, A, he's lying. He is not. B, do you see how sweaty and fucking stuttery he is in this entire thing? Shark showing up and just fucking obliterating him like this is never. I believe he said he's not doing any more public. Let me check over here. Matt Walsh, no more public speaking. That's the 29th. Has he not posted about it? There's no way. He's got 64,000 posts. October 19th. Trump supporter was just sent to federal prison. That's the most recent thing. And then the last thing he put was April 4th. There is no issue with uh, a patient with a penis who claims he's having a miscarriage. Well, I mean, technically, a non-binary trans masc person could. Somebody who got bottom surgery, phalloplasty. I mean, yeah.
your question.
Okay.
Did you? Oh my God. Look at this. They had to cut away as quick as possible because he's so defeated. He's so defeated. I love this. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, you can see right here, I don't have a Twitter anymore, so I can't really tell if this is his most recent thing. But, yeah, this was it. And then before that, April 4th. Boom. Yep. Fucking obliterated. He was just, oh my God. Oh, Shark, you did such good work. No, what the? There we go. And hence the thumbnail for this. His drawn picture was the only one I could find that was actually like a usable format. The other ones wanted to save as HTML documents or whatever. So there's that. Yeah, Matt Walsh got fucking obliterated here. And it's so small. So small, so short. Thank you, Shark. Thank you so much. Like, yeah, everybody go fucking subscribe to Shark, like the videos, go watch his streams on Twitch. Uh, do all of that. Yeah, do all that. It's great. See, I watched this already too. Yeah, Jank and Anna actually did just completely obliterate Vivek Ramaswamy, but I still don't know if the gas leak was actually fixed. It finished updating? Fuck yeah. It was updating while I was doing the segment. And by segment, I mean I'm not recording any of this. But, yeah, I think. Okay, so, to go over this. As I pointed out, Matt Walsh was definitely lying, especially about the child pregnancy thing. He didn't say that. I mean, he specifically said, and I will quote, the issue isn't child pregnancy or teen pregnancy. The issue is unwed pregnancy, which means he's perfectly fine with the child, teenager, getting pregnant, but they need to get married to whoever got them pregnant, which could be somebody who essayed the person. It could be consensual but an accident. It could be all sorts of things that no person, let alone a child, should be forced to deal with. You know what I mean? But, of course, Matt Walsh likes to violate the consent of children all the time. You know, those are his words. I mean, he says his kids, but those are still kids. You know? Just just wanted to, let that be known. What the heck? Oh. Eh. Let's go that way. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? Oh, you playing with the thing? Get it. Good girl, you get it. Now, the thing that we need to talk about is actually... Yep. Israel-Palestine conflict. And why do we need to talk about that? Well, you see, because it's actually a big hot-button topic at the moment. So, I'm going to go through and give my thoughts on the matter. When it comes to the attack on the music festival that was carried out by Hamas, not good. It was very bad. I think Hamas is actually very bad. Hamas is not Palestinian people. Hamas is, yes, the government of Palestine. They haven't had an election since like 2006. But, they are actively detrimental to the liberation of Palestine. And this was admitted to by Netanyahu. Where was it? Yes. Okay. It is this quote. Where is it? Netanyahu. This is an entire Israeli newspaper that's more left leaning, going over the. Where the fuck is it? Uh, yeah, he said the newly elected MK Bezalel Smotrich said in 2015 to the Knesset channel that Hamas is an asset and Abu Mazen is a burden, referring to Abbas by his nom de guerre. There's another one down here somewhere. Egyptian president in 2010 said Netanyahu isn't interested in a two-state solution. Rather, he wants to separate Gaza from the West Bank, as he told me at the end of 2010. Uh, General Gershon Hakohen, a prominent right-winger, made things crystal clear in an interview with the online magazine Maida in May 2019. When Netanyahu didn't go to war in Gaza to defeat the Hamas regime, he basically prevented Abu Mazen from establishing a united Palestinian state, he recalled at the time. We need to exploit the situation of separation created by Gaza and Ramallah. It's in Israeli interest of the highest level, and you can't understand the situation in Gaza without understanding this context. His entire policy since 2009 has sought to destroy any possibility of a diplomatic agreement with the Palestinians. Let me pull this up over here. It's actually easier to read. Calling to drain the swamp. Yep, mark my words, Benjamin Netanyahu keeps Hamas on its feet so that the entire state of Israel won't become the Gaza envelope. If Hamas collapses, in which case Abu Mazen is liable to control Gaza. If he will control it, voices from the left will arise advocating negotiations and a diplomatic settlement and a Palestinian state, including in Judea and Samaria. Netanyahu's mouthpieces are incessantly pumping out such messages. Netanyahu and Hamas have an unspoken political alliance against their common enemy, the Palestinian Authority. Yeah, this is because he's absolutely just a fascist. Let me see if I can. Uh, God damn it. I don't know where it is. Okay, if I just hit back here, it'll. Yeah. Whoever opposes the Palestinian state must support delivery of funds to Gaza because maintaining separation between the PA and the West Bank and Hamas and Gaza will prevent the establishment of a. Yeah. It's from Netanyahu. So his entire goal has been to separate Palestine into two parts and then essentially commit a genocide. He just doesn't like Palestinians. So Netanyahu is a detriment both to peace in the region, because he actively doesn't want it, and to his own country, because like everybody in the region pretty much hates Israel. Now he'll claim it's all anti-Semitism, and I will admit there probably is a decent amount of it, but at the same time you have to look at the policies and the way that Israel deals with other countries and like deals with its own Arab population. So it's not good. Like, look at the entire situation, and it's all because of Netanyahu and his propaganda machine as an entire generation of people who want Palestinians eradicated. It's what he's been aiming for. Now that's not all Israelis, because there's contingent, like there's groups in Israel who do not want the extermination of Palestine and will in fact have actually, I'm pretty sure there's groups who have been arrested for supporting like the ceasefire and peace negotiations and stuff like that. Because I mean, who wants to live in constant war and seeing oppression? And, like, it's just all bad. The entire situation. Maybe experiencing some issues. I did it. Alright, now I'm free to go wherever I want. So, now, as I've already said, Hamas is bad. I do support Palestinian liberation and a unified Palestinian. I don't like states, but we kind of live in a world of states at the moment. It'd be great if they could become like a anarcho-syndicalist commune, like society. That'd be fucking sick. But if they have to form a state to be able to be safe against outside invasion and destruction, then so be it, up until a point. You know, I'm not gonna be fucking pissed if they get liberation and form a state for their own protection. What right would I have to do that anyways? I'm a fucking whitey from America. I'd be celebrating them, even though I don't like states. So, Palestine should be able to have its, at least the 1948 borders back. Israel needs to stop with the settlements. They need to leave the current settlements, and they need to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do about whatever quote-unquote space issue they have. I don't think their population's big enough to be having an issue with the space they've got. They might just have to get a little bit more comfy with, you know, more apartments and shit. I don't know what to tell you. I live in an apartment. I had a house. But I didn't have one, I rented one. But, you know. This is just more efficient on tax dollars and city planning and community building. 'Cause, like, the kids around here play with each other. Okay. Anyways, so if you're gonna look at this conflict, you have to go kind of back to where did it start? And honestly, it started because of the fucking British. Like everything bad. So if you have complaints, blame the British. If you can't blame the British, then you can probably blame Canada, and if you can't blame Canada, then it's definitely America. And if you can blame Canada, then it's probably also America. We probably put them up to it. Or France. You can blame France pretty frequently. If not the most. Like, Jesus Christ, France. But in this case, it's the British. Because the British had the mandate mandate on Palestine. Now, the question to me here is the logical one. Why the fuck does the British get to have a say over fucking a region that's not theirs? Well, because they came in and broke up the Ottoman Empire. And they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna fucking carve this area up. And essentially all problems in the Middle East stem from the British being fucking stupid. And that's why it's always okay to make fun of the British. They have a terrible history. Their mythology wasn't even cool. And they fucked everything up. That's the short version.
I heard you can teach me. Let's see. I run with the sister. She took 2
Okay. Now, the formation of Israel kind of started off with a lot of anger from the people of Palestine, because, you know, their territory was just taken from them and divided up and handed to other people. So they're like, the fuck? And so they attacked. Not the smartest thing to do, but they did. And they lost. That attack has been the justification for all the shit that Israel has been doing ever since. Which has been creating open-air prison in Gaza. Separating Gaza from the West Bank. Controlling their supplies. And essentially making life hell for the Palestinian people. And committing a genocide of their own. So, to me, personally, I don't know about to anyone else, Israel does not get to complain currently when people go, hey, you're kind of doing a Holocaust here. I mean, it may not be to the same scale as the number of people who died in the Holocaust, but like your intentions are the same. You're doing an ethnic cleansing. You're doing a genocide. It's bad. And we just don't in America. Like, you just get called anti-Semitic if you criticize Israel. And guess what? It's not anti-Semitic to criticize a state. Anyone who says otherwise is a fucking idiot. They're dupe. They are a loser. They're a moron. They shouldn't be taken seriously. Because they're not a serious person.
messy, but it covered their tracks. Smart. Don't have enough energy.
So yeah, anyone who tries to come out they're just like, oh yeah, saying that Israel is responsible for, or criticizing Israel is anti-Semitic. You can safely just write them off, because you have to examine the way in which Israel is being criticized. And if people are just criticizing it for, being Jewish or whatever, then yeah, that's probably just anti-Semitism. But if they're going, hey, these genocidal policies that are being enacted by the government of Israel, they're pretty fucking bad, and they should stop, and they should give Palestine a seat at the table to, have negotiations and talk about their future in the region, so that they can, live together and not be slaughtered and at each other's throats constantly. Like, it's the smart way to go about this, in my personal opinion. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But apparently, people like to consider you anti-Semitic if you say anything negative about Israel. But don't take them seriously, okay?
Low on energy.
Woo! Alright, cool. Got that done. Yeah. Be careful when you're dealing with people criticizing Israel, though, because, like, they might literally just be anti-Semitic. I don't like Netanyahu. I don't like the policies of the Israeli government in terms of, well, a lot of stuff, really. But that's because they're a far-right government. Die. Fuck, what was I saying? Right, I don't like the policies of the Israeli government. They're far right, pretty bad. Palestine should be liberated and not be oppressed the way that they currently are. Yeah. But also, Israel shouldn't be getting slaughtered either. Like, they shouldn't be having to deal with the attacks of from Hamas. It's bad.
It's locked. It's locked.
Alright, yeah, I think that about sums up the whole thing with Israel Palestine. There's a very complex history there. If you want to know more, go look into it. But I essentially got the basics down. The British fucked everything up, now there's problems. What's new? Blame the Brits. For like, literally everything. Just blame British people. It's so easy.
Low on energy. It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, there it goes. And yeah, I think the rest of this is just gonna pretty much be Diablo and kind of talking about some stuff. I guess we can talk about some. I don't know. What do we talk about?
Can't carry anymore.
Wait, what? Oh. Gain one of those. I really only have one marksman skill. Alright, sweet, that's back. Fuck. Equip that, toss that. Take a look at these two and compare them. Okay. I do want that blood layer. Don't care about that. Do care about that. Nine minutes left. Sweet.
Not in town.
So if I have a summary for the first segment, it's obviously in the thumbnail of the stream. Shark Pog.
What's still got some good in it?
Okay, so I would lose one, switch into that. Hell yeah. Boom, because that doesn't change anything except puts 4 of those and 5 of those. So my this one. Oh, I need more of the okay, well. That's the thing that gives me all of my fucking... Yeah. I only have one of those, so... If I did this, that would let me put on... Because it needs to be cup. There's 2 there, but I can put 1 into the deal. I would lose all 3 there. That's bad. It's really not that much armor, though. That's 62 armor. That's a decent amount. But it's still not that much. Yeah, none of this matters to me. Okay.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Alright, cool. Probably gonna call it fairly soon, you know? This ultimate really sucks. I only chose it because it's the one that uses my bow. Honestly, not digging it. I'll give it a little bit more of a chance. But not digging it, you know. Where's that cook from? Literally just didn't hit anything with it.
You saved my life. I need more time.
Oh man, I forgot where I was. Wasn't there. Wasn't there. Wasn't there. Was it here? It would have been here. I think it was here. Oh, so, to kind of explain what I'm doing here. So, I've got... I don't really like this one, but I don't really want to use this one. So I don't think it's going to be very good. Oh, wait. Dope! We're trying it. Fuck yeah. Fuck it, why not? Alright, going back to Kyoto Shad. Alright, well. How long have I been doing this? Like an hour? Yeah, hour and 3 minutes. Fuck yeah. Yeah! Woo! I got a kitten. Does anybody see the kitten? Does anybody see the kitten? She's cute. She's so cute. We're gonna see the kitten. Do you see her over here? So cute. As a matter of fact, let me do that. Oh yeah. Do you see her? You see this little thing? Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, she's so pretty. Tiny little baby kitty. Yeah, you can see her, kinda. Readjustment. Alright. Anyways, back to the game. And by back to the game, I mean I might end up calling it here. Yeah, I know you know what I am. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Ooh, I have a little topic that I can kind of bring up. It's about reclamation versus redefinition. Redefining a word. Using it or recontextualizing, I guess. Because, okay, so the word that this idea came to me with was the word retarded. What does it mean to retard something? It means to hold back progress. That's one of the main definitions. Setting aside the medical ableist usage of it, which nobody thinks of anymore. Let's be completely honest about that. Nobody thinks of that whenever they hear the word retarded. They just think of idiot or dumbass. Both of which were also literal terms used for medical ableism. Both of them. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Even better. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, it's some potent blood too. So why don't we just use it appropriately? Like, people use it as dumbass or to hold back progress. Use it in those two manners. Don't use it to make fun of people with actual intellectual disabilities. I advocate for this. I've got dyscalculia. I know it's not the most severe intellectual disability. At a young age, I was told to be looked at for ADHD. Honestly, my parents, I don't think they ever did. Either that or they just didn't tell me. Because my attention is very easy to take away, except for things that I'm super interested in. And after consultation with a therapist and several tests online from medical websites about autism, I'm pretty pretty like 90+% sure on that one, you know?
Hold up.
Cute kitten. The one that really hit me on that one was people when I get like really excited. I've had people be like, "Dude, calm down. You don't need to get angry over it." And I'm just like, "I'm just excited. I'm not even mad. What do you mean?" And then I read a thing that talked about that being an autistic trait, and then the whole having difficulty understanding sarcasm, especially if you don't know somebody, having a hard time telling if somebody's trying to fuck with you, like a whole bunch of other things. Aversion to eye contact is also a big one. I really don't like making eye contact. Why my camera sits where it does, and why I don't ever really look at it. Mommy kitty, meow! She my mama kitty. Probably should have actually... Fuck. I figured I could just walk up to it and goddamn do it, but yeah. But... hour and 7 minutes? We can probably go for a little bit more. It's 7:07.
Not just.
I don't care. I'm going in. Maybe? Should I go a little bit more? Nah, probably not. I mean, I'll do this. Yeah, okay. We're going to run this portion of the quest. We're going to unlock my deal so that I've actually got... whatever the hell that thing is called. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change it up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I actually do really like the main abilities that I had. Making them vulnerable. Except instead of this one, I have the weapon for this. So we're gonna daze things. Over here, we're still gonna stick with this. Let's do that. And then for... that, it's that. Okay. So we come here, we're gonna grab poison trap and smoke bomb. Ooh, actually. We're not gonna use dash. So if I'm not gonna use dash, then why am I grabbing it? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Not running the poison. Running this one, and then we're gonna go with the lucky hit. Right? Because that's what this is. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get it.
Out of energy. I need more time.
I did the thing. I didn't keep the weapon with me. Good job, Daniel. You fucking idiot. Yeah, that's important. That is a very important weapon. Let's go. Kitty, 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 you are so pretty. Kitty, 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 she's pretty, kitty boo. Uh, uh.
Out of energy. Got the coin. But it messed up my head. I saw worms digging in these people's hearts. Their secrets, their scars. So easy to slice where the coin showed me. Had to stop it. I'm sorry. The coin.
Where is it, sister?
No. No! It's mine! You won't take it from me!
Of course.
Lyrana, I tried to kill myself. Stop this fight from ever happening.
I wonder. Damn.
You and me, we're done here.
You saw masters in action. Bested one, even. I can't teach you better than that.
No, that ain't happening. I was trying to see if there's a DPS meter in here like there was for a while. Nope.
You're strange.
Bless you.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
We got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own. No one can Is there no end?
Okay, so what exactly does this thing do?
I'm not ready yet.
Alright. I did what I said. I finished the thing. It was a pain in the ass. But I did it. What the hell is this? Is that seriously something I have right now? Son of a fucking goddamn it. Alright, fine. We'll do this. We'll do this. Fine. Come on. Yep, didn't think so. Let's go. Come on. I'll end stream when I'm done with this particular quest, because I'm literally right here, so why not? It's not gonna take that long. Should be able to just drop that there.
My bags are full.
Okay, whatever. Don't care. Let's go. Do 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 do.
It is done.
Told you, wouldn't take that long.
Carrying too much.
And puts us at an hour and a half. That's a perfectly reasonable time for streaming. I mean, I'm not a professional streamer, so, you know, that's a deal. Ooh, extra money, yay. Okay, so that was that. Need to go break a bunch of this bullshit. Yo. Okay, so if I did that, wrong fucking thing, it's down here, I would lose a lot of my shit. So, okay. That gives me 3 of my skulls. I don't need... Okay. I only need 1 fucking pact of ferocity, so that can go. I need to keep that. I need to keep that. I need more skulls. This can actually change to something with skulls. Boots. I need boots. I don't have any boots. So, you.
What will it be?
Break all the magic. Fuck it, just break all that. Gimme. Gimme that. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doot, 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 doot. Let's go gambling. Gonna go gambling. Just a little gamble. Oh, yeah. It's just a little gamble. Where the fuck is this guy? Oh no. Is he gone? I hope not. I hope not. It looks like he's gone. Where do I spend my obols? Where do I go, balls? My obols. But I did. Can't spend my obols. That's a problem. Okay, everybody. That is a problem. But, oh well. Fuck it. I hope y'all had a good one. We're gonna go ahead and dip on out of here, and you all have a good one. Later. Da da